Hey guys, welcome to the channel. You're watching the Art Occultist and my name is Elisa. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Today we are doing our final installment in my Perfect Pairs series for this time period. In the future, if I add new decks to my collection and I form new deck pairings, I will add more episodes to this series, but this is the last one for now. Today I have 7 deck pairs that I want to share with you, and all of those decks I use for public readings, for my other channel, and for my clients. None of those decks I use for myself or in my personal practice. All of them are only dedicated to my work. So the first one is the Portals of Presence by Deborah Kof-Chapin, paired with the Thought Tarot. This is a large deck by US Games that I modified a little bit. This deck pairing I use for a very specific offering, a very specific reading that I offer on my Ko-fi page. And this specific reading is connecting to your spirit guide and channeling messages from him, her, they. So the Portals of Presence serves as a visual representation of different spirit guides, spiritual beings that come up for my clients or for people. Those cards serve as a focal point for this very specific offering. And I used the Thought Tarot to expand on the message. And I felt the Thought Tarot complemented this idea of spirit guides very well, because the Thought is a very deep, multi-layered tarot deck. It incorporates a lot of esoteric knowledge. It's very deep and it's very rich. And when you are connecting to a spirit guide, I find it very useful to have a tarot deck with a lot of layers so that the guide can communicate more effectively. And it helps that I really like the aesthetic of the two decks side by side. And yeah, I love the Portals of Presence. In the past, I have used it to connect to nature spirits around me and with my personal spirit guides, but right now I only use the deck for other people and for this very specific offering. But the colors, they play very well with each other. I find that they have a very similar feeling. They speak well to each other. And I really enjoy doing those spirit guide readings. Okay. Maybe one more and we will move to the next pairing. By the way, if you're interested in getting this spirit guide reading, it's available on my Ko-fi page. Link is in the description box down below. And there you can check all of my other offerings in terms of tarot reading services, the membership space, etc. Okay, so let's create some space. So the next deck pairing I use for people that are a bit afraid of tarot, or people that are getting their first reading, or simply if I am reading for a group of people or in a more public setting, or if I want to entertain my guests at a house party and somebody wants a reading. This is the decks that I pull out because they are very fun, very light-hearted. Especially this is the Mystical Medley Tarot. It's very cartoony, and it's not something that a person can be scared of or afraid by, because it's just so cute. So it's a fun deck. So this is how I use it, and I have paired it with the Woodwand Warden's Oracle. I know that I featured this deck in previous perfect pairs, but since that other video, I've switched some things around, very minimal changes, and now I use it for collective public readings. So let me show you how those decks look next to each other. It's a very fun, gentle deck pairing, and yeah, people tend to enjoy both decks, and yeah, it's a bit unconventional in terms of the art styles, but the overall energy of the deck pairing here is more important. It's very gentle, and at the same time it delivers very profound messages. But yeah, some people have a lot of preconceived notions, especially when we are face to face, about tarot, and those two decks are appropriate for that scenario. Okay, let's do one more, and we are moving to the next deck pair. The next three deck pairs are more colorful in nature, more vibrant, if you will. Okay, so let's start with this one. This is the Every Little Thing You Do is Magic Tarot, and I modified this deck, and now it serves as an oracle. And its companion is the Light Seers Tarot, both mass market, both easily available. And they look great next to each other. This is another pairing that I might pull for somebody that's a bit scared of the tarot, or that has preconceived notions about the tarot, because the colors are very bright, very vivid. The imagery is not scary at all. And the Light Seers, actually both decks are very approachable, easy on the eyes, very fun. But at the same time, they give serious and profound readings. And I like using the Light Seers Tarot for clients, because it's a bit more modern and people can more easily project onto it and see themselves in it. So it's always a great hit for other people. But yeah, you can see why it's a great pairing for clients and for public readings in general. For example, this is the Tower card, and it doesn't really look that scary. Oh, we get the double Tower. So, but yeah, fun decks, approachable, easy on the eyes, relatable. This is what I'm looking for when I am picking decks for client readings, or I rely on the classics, as you will soon find out. So every little thing you do is magic. Tarot, which I modified to be an oracle deck in combination with the very popular Light Seers Tarot. Both mass market. The next one is a deck pairing. The next deck pairing is the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and its companion is the Re-Envisioned Smith-Waite Tarot. This is a deck that I created. It's available on makeplayingcards.com. And if you want to see all of the cards, I have a full review / flip through on the channel. Once again, Re-Envisioned Smith-Waite Tarot by me. I've etched my copy, so if you purchased a copy from Make Playing Cards, it will not come with those green edges. This is a digital collage deck that I used Pixie's original artwork from the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, and I collaged that on top of nature or landscape images, photographic images. So this is how the pairing looks like. Also very bright, very fun to look at. And it's a classic Rider-Waite-Smith tarot imagery, but with a twist. So yeah, I like to pull this deck pairing for other people. They always enjoy it. And I've noticed this, that other people enjoy more colorful, more easily approachable decks. It's interesting. The Death card with the Stand Still, and the Sacred Destiny Oracle is mass market. I think it's Hay House. It's an older deck, but it's a reliable reader, and yeah, it's one that people enjoy a lot as well. And I really like the color play between those two decks. And both of them are collage style type of artwork, digital collage, I believe. So they work very well together. Okay, the Devil with action. And Sacred Destiny is not my favorite art style, but in this deck pairing, it's great. Okay, one more, because the colors are just on point in those two cards. So yeah, okay, two more. Okay, and the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups with the Love card. Okay, so the Re-Envisioned Smith-Waite Tarot by yours truly, available on Make Playing Cards, and its companion Sacred Destiny Mass Market Oracle. Okay, three more, guys. Today we are moving in a very good speed. So the next one is the Urban Crow Oracle by Hay House. And its deck companion is the Morgan Greer Tarot, a classic And yeah, I just really like this deck combination. They work great together. They speak very clearly with each other. And this I consider to be a bit more of a serious deck pairing. All of the deck pairings that I'm showing you today give good readings, profound readings, but the energy signature is different, and I use them for different types of readings, different types of people. You get the gists. Okay, one more. Let's end it there. Because we are all familiar with the Morgan Greer Tarot. It's a classic for a reason. Both of the decks are mass market. You can find them on Amazon or wherever you purchase your decks from. Okay, the next two deck pairings are a bit more strange, if you will, because both of the Oracle decks are a combination of two Oracle decks. So let me explain. The first pairing is the Alice, the Wonderland Oracle, and the 11-Pair Oracle. I had the two decks and I went through them. I wasn't using them at all, so I decided to pick the cards that I most resonate from the two decks and combine them. And this is how this deck was created. So this is a combination of the 11 Pairs, which has those backs, and the Alice the Wonderland Oracle, which has those backs. Both decks are by Blue Angel. Both decks are available for you to purchase. Both decks have artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith, which I love, and both decks are by the author Lucy Cavendish, I believe. This is what I did. I picked my favorite cards from the two decks and I created one bigger deck, if you will. And I have paired this with the Art Occultist Tarot. This is my prototype copy. This deck is available to purchase on Make Playing Cards. This is a deck that I created as a devotional offering to Aphrodite. And this is the prototype copy that I printed for myself to see if everything was all right with the deck. If you want to purchase the deck now, I've made some changes. The backs are lighter and more pinkish in hue, and the font is different. If you want to see the official version, I have a full review and flip through on the channel, so you can check the deck out in its final form, as you will receive it if you decide to purchase it. But I use my prototype copy for my client readings, and I think that it pairs great with this Oracle deck. So let me show you some cards. Okay. I prefer this. So here we have the Star and the Monster Within. This is more moody. It gives more of a reflective type of shadowy readings that makes you think. The artwork is more moody, more dark, more specific. And the Art Occultist Tarot is created by curating classical paintings from different time periods and fitting them into the system of tarot. And I think that the results turn out pretty well. And the artwork represents the archetype very well in its essence. So, yeah. I really like this Five of Cups and the expression of dread on her face. So the Chariot, we have Aphrodite depiction there. And I'll show you one more and we will move to the last deck pairing that I have for you. No, I lied. This is the last one with the Magician and Forget Who You Are. Okay, so yeah. The last deck pairing that I have for you today is my Centennial Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. I love this deck. And its companion Oracle is once again a combination between two Oracle decks by the same creator. So here we have those two decks. Both are by Ina Segal. The author is Ina Segal. This is the Heal Yourself reading cards, and this is the Mystical Healing reading cards. Both are by Rockpool, if I'm not mistaken. Both are mass market. You can purchase them still. So I did the same thing as the previous Oracle. I took the cards that I resonated the most from both decks and I created this bigger deck. So, and the Centennial traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. I love the Centennial. So let's start with Self-Love and Ace of Wands. And those are a bit glossier, but so yeah, guys, do you have any of the decks that I showed you today? How do you feel about the deck pairings that I'm sharing with you so far? Did you enjoy the whole series? Because I for sure did. And it helped me take a closer look at my collection. And it's not my whole collection. I have decks that I don't have pairings for. I have decks that I don't use, but I keep for collectible reasons, as for sentimental reasons. And yeah, but this deck pairing, this goes very deep. The Oracle deck serves as a great focal point for deeper explorations. And the Centennial, it's, to be quite honest, the Rider-Waite-Smith, the classic Rider-Waite-Smith is my soul deck, one of my soul decks, but it's the deck that I prefer to read with for other people the most with. It's the deck that I learned on. It's the deck that I know like the back of my hand. It's the deck that I read with the most ease. And it's the deck that speaks with the clearest voice. And yeah, so all of the decks that I showed you today, with the exception of the Thought in terms of tarot decks, are Rider-Waite-Smith based for that reason. And yeah, So guys, I think that that's everything that I want to share today. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, this and one more, and we can wrap it up. So those are all of the pairings that I use for my public readings, collective readings, private readings for other people. Yeah, with this, the Perfect Pairs video series here on the channel is completed for now. Like I mentioned in the beginning, if in the future I form new pairings or add new decks to my collection, I will for sure come on here and add to this series, but for now this is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. Once again, I'm the Art Occultist, and I hope that everything's well with you wherever you are in the world. Before we part ways, I want to take a moment to please ask you to like the video if you enjoyed the content, and subscribe to the channel so that you can help our little community grow. If you want a personal reading with me, you can book one on my Ko-fi page. You can become a member, which is actually the most affordable way for you to get a reading from me and to get a reading on a monthly basis. And if you are interested in unique tarot and oracle decks, you can check my Make Playing Cards store. All of those things are linked in the description box down below. The other thing, if you want to learn how to read tarot, I have a free course here on YouTube for you to get you started on your tarot journey. So you can also check this out. It's linked in the description box down below. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.